Hey guys, welcome back to Fighters channel. Anthony Joshua reveals the date in which he will retire as a boxer. One of the best British heavyweights of the last decade already knows when he will retire. Anthony Joshua's journey has been incredibly to watch as he currently goes through a fresh resurgence. The man who lost the championship belts twice and recovered them once is trying to get his belts for the third time in his career. But the road won't be easy. In fact, we are getting closer to his retirement and living through another reign of Anthony Joshua in the heavyweight division that will take a little over a year to happen, which does not give AJ that much time to keep going. Currently, the Brit is 35 years old, and he did mention in the past that was the age in which he would retire. We have 2 years left from Anthony Joshua. During a recent Jonathan Rouse show, Joshua said the following about his retirement and his next opponent. I've already said 35. I'm 35 in October. I'm thinking another 2 years or so if my body holds out. I've set up certain business that I can transition into naturally, which don't rely on me being at the forefront. My next opponent will be around September is when I've been told. I was hoping June. I've got some time to go on dates now and mingle a little bit. I'm training at the minute. I've got 2 months before I get into training camp. No, I think what they're saying is be patient because I have fight with Tyson Fury. By the time Anthony Joshua retires, that will be the perfect time in which he may be able to fight Tyson Fury. For now, we will get at least another fight from him in 2024, but the entire world will want to see him fight Tyson Fury. AJ has already done many things for the sport of boxing throughout his career. Ending at the very top while fighting for a title will be a dream come true, not just for him, but for any boxer. Will we get to see AJ fighting Tyson Fury before he retires? Joshua says he would fight Fury in his back garden. I will use it as fuel. Anthony Joshua admits Tyson Fury as a trash talk affects him and wants to punish him for his words. AJ insists he will use Tyson Fury's trash talk to fuel him when they eventually step into the ring together. AJ has often opted not to engage in back and forth with his opponents before fight night, but a bout with Fury carries the expectation of a verbal sparring session. A Gypsy King has had plenty to say about his fierce rival over the years, and not much of it has been nice. Joshua claims he has stored up all of Fury's insults, and it worth to make the lineal heavyweight champion eat his words when they finally talk it out. This is one of my rivals, this is someone I want to compete with one day, Joshua said. So everything he says, I've got it all stored in the back of my memory, and when the fight happens, I'm going to use it as a lot of fuel, AJ said. Thanks for watching guys, if you like this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel.